Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 6 of Never Before Seen. My name is Amber Cyprin. We are doing our last run of the night. We are bringing you one last speed run of a game that has never before been seen in a mainline GDQ event. And as always, if you happen to run a game that has never been run in an AGDQ, SGDQ, or GDQX event, and you'd like to submit it to the show, feel free to type !NBS into the chat and find the link to be able to send me your runs, and I would love to have you on the show. So this is going to be a really interesting run. This is our first online co-op run of a video game, and this, like I said, Valentine's Day is around the corner. It's 4 days away. Technically 3, because if you're on the East Coast or if you're, in a time zone where it is February 11th, happen to celebrate Valentine's Day. This is going to be a Stardew Valley 2-player co-op marriage percent run. So this is really cool. I'm going to not take up any other time. I'm going to turn it over to our two runners and their commentator for this. So go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm rewardadrawer. I go by reward or rad for short. My pronouns are they and them. I am a variety streamer who has done Stardew Valley marriage percent single player and also 2-player. I do variety challenges. I play weird games using my DJ Hero and Guitar Hero guitar and turntables. I also do challenges like randomizers and stuff like that. And I am also a cosplayer, currently working on Shoto Aizawa from My Hero Academy. And with me is my co-runner, Penguin Brit.
Hi, I'm Penguin Brit. I go by she/they pronouns. I am also a variety streamer, and I'm quite new to speedrunning. I just started doing some of the solo marriage percent that you do as well with Maru. I also sometimes make cosplays that are okay, and I can do like a fairly decent Yoshi impression. And with me we've got our commentator Blade as well.
Oh, you say that and you don't give us an example. All right, I'm Blade. I'm a Stardew speedrunner / challenge runner. I also do a lot of diving into the code of the game. You may have seen me on the Stardew Valley Discord or the Stardew Valley forums. Also do a bit of editing on the Stardew Valley wiki. I have built a map predictor. This predicts things in the game, like where you'll find a ladder in the mines, what trees when you cut down will give you 2 seeds when they drop, where bubbles will be in the game. It's not to be confused with Mousy Pound's online predictor. It's quite a useful tool for a few runs that we do. Currently, I'm trying to complete the missing bundle by summer 4, year 1. I end up doing a lot more planning than actual running, and the route that you're going to see tonight is one that I put together. So we are doing what we're going to see tonight is a 2-player marriage run. So the goal is for each player to marry someone. You can either marry another player, which we're not doing because that takes quite a while to do because you need iridium bars and prismatic shards. So instead, rewardadrawer is going to be marrying Shane, and Penguin Brit is going to be marrying Maru. Those are the 2 fastest that you can do, and their schedules line up pretty good. They gel quite well.
Yep. So a little bit of context on this run. So there are a number of different Stardew Valley runs. Community Center is probably considered the main run in that it kind of completes the main objective storyline of the game. There's also, for example, Mines Percent, as far as runs that can be done, as well as the individual bundles within the community center. We're going to be doing none of that. We are going to find a partner and marry them as quickly as possible. And so Shane is objectively the fastest to run. He leaves the house the earliest. He has a loved gift that you can buy in spring, as well as farm in summer. He's the closest to your house. He's just generally... Oh, and he has an early birthday, which makes it really safe for getting the extra birthday friendship value out of him. And then Maru is probably, is the best run that gels with Shane. So Britt will be running Maru as a sort of a complement, and we're going to be able to get 2 early gift days per week, thanks to the way that their schedules converge pretty well. And Maru also loves strawberries, so we get a spring crop as a gift.
And awesome. Britt, do you want to explain what we see on your screen right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So to start off with, we need to make sure that we've got everything set up correctly. So we start off with one cabin so that Rad has somewhere to sleep. Because I'm the host, I'll be sleeping in the main house, but we do end up sharing the same bed at some point because it makes it faster for watering. We want separate cabin layouts, so that way it's easier for Rad to be able to go down to Shane on some gift days. We keep the profit margin the same. The money style we have is separate because you by default start off with 500 gold just straight up. And so if we merge those later, then that ends up giving us 1,000 in total. And then over here, we'll both be running as a girl because you actually end up getting, you get money in the mail from your partners, which is instead of cookies, which is very interesting and very useful for us because economy is very, very valuable in this run. We also do the forest farm so that way we have a higher chance of getting some really good forage items as well. And then, yeah, from there we just skip the intro and get started whenever you guys are ready.
Cool. Normally on a multiplayer run like this, we would start the run and in chat there's a pause command you can do to stop time going. That gives time for the second player to build their character, join, and then time start on unpause. For simplicity, we're just going to start when Britt clicks OK, and Rad just has to create the character quite quickly and join. So when you're ready, Britt, count us in.
Absolutely. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
I get to sit here and wait for my invite.
Yeah,
this is why the run tends to... Yeah, so a little bit of context here. The reason why the run tends to wait until I load in is because Britt is able to pause time until I load in. And sometimes there's connection issues, especially when you have as poor a connection as I do. I'm not going to be doing care gen, by the way. My name is going to be App, so is my favorite thing. And I'm going to be Goral.
One of the things that you're going to see that might look a bit odd, you're going to notice that a lot of these tool swings are going to be a lot quicker. You can see it on screen now how Britt is going around and chopping all the weeds and grass. This is due to a hard-coded mechanic in the game, which we have turned animation cancelling. In order to perform this, it's a PC-only trick. There are 3 buttons on your keyboard that you need to press, which is right shift, delete, and R. So quite often a lot of runners will rebind that so it's a lot easier. Maybe use some mouse buttons, maybe use left shift, maybe use spacebar. So this is a way in order to get out of the tool animation because the effect of the tool happens partway through the animation. So we cancel that so that we can do another tool animation very quickly, start moving around a lot more quickly. Each runner has picked up 15 parsnips from their cabin. So what they're doing now is just tilling land, placing the parsnips, watering them, and then waiting for those to grow. An important thing that they need when this gets harvested is a gold quality parsnip. The reason why we need a gold quality parsnip is that we need 2 gold quality cauliflower for the Luau. That's the only festival that this run will have that we go to because that provides quite a bit of friendship points. So
we kind of go to the spring festival, but we don't do anything there.
True. That is correct. You don't do the egg hunt, but yes, that's a good point now.
All right. So there's also rain that we need to worry about. And by worry, I mean we need it. We need it. We want it. We love the rain. We have 3 fixed rain days in this run that will always happen. That is tomorrow, spring 3, and then summer 13 and 26. This day is always going to be a sunny day as well as spring 1. Outside of that, all rain is random, and we want it except on summer Tuesdays and Thursdays because they affect Maru's schedule.
Yes. Also on her birthday as well.
Yes.
So rain is good, except on specific days where rain is bad. Because normally Maru's schedule has gifting her on just after 7:50, if it rains, also depending on what your current friendship is, if it rains, that can add hours to the day, which, yeah, we don't like. In some cases, it can be a reset. But since we're
You notice a parsnip is missing from my farm? That's a bad RNG element. I got scarecrowed. We hate this. We don't like it. Basically just means I lose money for free. And I can't do anything about it until I start harvesting parsnips tomorrow. So, a little bit unfortunate, but...
Going back to the need for the gold parsnip. So, a lot of RNG elements in this game are tied in to a game seed. Taking a break from that, right now, what we see here with the harvesting is that Brit harvested one single parsnip. This is to fulfill a quest in the game that will give you 100 G. Rewardadrawer is harvesting the rest of the parsnips. We want one character to have all of the farming XP because that will unlock recipes, that will unlock level 5 farming, which makes...
You see the spots? Okay, good.
These two?
No, not that one.
Oh, good, because I didn't.
Those two. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, I gotta go. I'm late.
I've forgotten what I was talking about. Level 5 farming, which makes crops 10% more valuable. So they found a golden parsnip, and you'll notice there that they have watered 2 spots above and 3 spots to the left where that gold parsnip is. So a lot of RNG in this game is tied into your game seed, which is set on create. 1.5 had a method of being able to specify a specific game seed on create, which controls a lot of RNG elements in the game. A lot of RNG elements that the map predictor I talked about at the start, that I can tell you about it. Gold crop spots, they move around the farm each day. So I think it's that the X left to right is weighted by 7 and up to down is weighted by 11. So that means that 22 days after harvesting the golden parsnip, 2 spots above, 2 spots above will also be a gold spot. No matter what the crop is, it's going to be gold.
Make sure you do the quest before you give me the money. Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Yeah, very good. And also then 3 spots to the left, 21 days after harvesting the gold is going to be a gold quality crop no matter what's in there. So we plant cauliflower in there so that we are guaranteed to get 2 golden quality cauliflower, which gives the best Luau result when we're there.
Am I buying collies? Did you YOLO?
You need 2, yes.
Okay.
So what we tried to do before, you can see me planting mixed seeds. We tried to YOLO cauliflower and try to get a cauliflower seed out of the mixed seeds. Unfortunately, none of the seeds that I planted gave us any cauliflower.
Yeah.
I have cat early.
Cat early? All right, Amber, are you going to be naming our cat?
Oh, heck yeah, we're going to be naming it Hamtaro.
Hamha!
Shoutouts to Flygon.
Brilliant.
Shoutouts to Flygon's run earlier of Ham Heartbreak. That was great.
Very cute run there. Cuteness overload with that game. So what the runners are doing now is planting kale. Kale is a crop that gives good farming XP for the amount of days that takes to grow. It's very fast to harvest, and most importantly, it's going to be ready so that we have money ready for the spring festival, which is so that we get as many strawberries as we need in order for gifting Maru. We need a total of 14 strawberries for Maru throughout the run, preferably gold.
Okay, we need to get a coal, and we need to get wood for the scarecrow.
You have enough wood? I can just pass you wood.
Pass me wood. I don't have enough wood. Okay, you water, and I will go get I'll go get the thing. Hey, we got it. First try.
Nice.
I'm a pro.
Brilliant.
Oh, I don't have fiber. Goodness.
I have 21.
Okay, give me.
So with what Rad mentioned earlier about that missing crop with the crow, it's not going to be a problem anymore, because after Rad harvested the parsnips yesterday,
Gold spot. There we go. Sleep.
got a scarecrow recipe which has now been built and placed. We do not have to worry about crows for the rest of this run. They might eat
Go
some
away,
radishes
crows!
later. Get off my lawn.
Yeah.
So the next few days are just going to be waking up, going out, watering, going back to sleep. Except for one day.
Except for this day.
Yeah, we sleep this day.
Yeah, kale takes 6 days to grow. We have 7 days available. So we skip a day. At this point, rain is good. We want rain.
Yes.
In spring, there is a 18.3% chance that each day is raining. So that's for spring and fall. Summer
I got a
is
refill.
slightly different, in that it's less likely at the beginning of the season and more likely at the end of the season. So that's the mechanics of that is it's a base of 12% plus 0.3% for what the current day is. So on the 20th, it'll be 12% plus 6%, so 18% at that point. So that means
So you're telling me that when I go into the end of summer at a rain deficit all this time, it's like actually it happens on purpose? It's not just the game making me sweat?
Yep, that is correct. More likely at the
Heck.
end of summer.
I feel cheated. All this time I've been like sweating. I'm like, oh, I only got one rain day on the 21st of summer, and then they all come in at the same time. It's like, the game just wants me to be afraid.
Rain is one of the mechanics in the game that you can manipulate by taking a specific number of steps the day before. Because of how the RNG for that gets initialized, the number of steps that you take is part of that. Which means that if you know what your game set is and you know how many steps you've taken, you
Okay, you
can
get the last one I'm gonna honor.
you can take a specific amount of steps and get results of RNG that you want. But since here we don't know what the game set is, we haven't been tracking steps, we don't get to take advantage of that.
Also, we have a little less control over steps in 1.5 anyway, because crouching doesn't affect it still affects your step count, yeah?
Yeah, walking with shift held down, so instead of running, walking will increment steps. We are on 1.4.
Rating.
It wouldn't.
Sorry, listening for that sound cue, even during conversation, is kind of essential.
Alright, so now we have a harvest day. So
Yeah,
the kale
get that
is,
kale.
kale is all grown up, and this will be thrown into the shipping bin as one of the few times that the shipping bin is actually utilised in order to get our money. Most of the time we'll be selling crops directly to peers, which gives you the same amount of gold and you get it immediately, which is very handy.
Oh, we got 2 gold kale. Nice. We got a moral. I'm just gonna sell the moral while I'm here. Why not?
Yeah, you're either
already
getting
using the
overnight
bin.
cutscene. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a day that
It's a gift day for me.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and get your wood in stuff.
yeah. So Shane requires a few extra gift days in order to make the friendship route work.
Yeah.
So-
So the reason for that is because Shane is one of the most developed characters in the game. He has a lot of personal growth that's expressed in his storyline, and we see none of it. We do none of his friendship events. We avoid them at all costs, and that involves giving him a few more gifts.
You may briefly see some dialogue as Red clicks through it.
Yeah, he hates me right now. We're not tight.
Who are you? Here, take this gift. In the single player run for Shane,
I'm on my way back, by the way.
we utilize the spring dance, is it the flower festival?
Yeah, the spring festival.
Because
Sorry, the flower
Right.
festival.
Oh, you're already in bed. Not spring festival. The flower dance is spring 23rd. ish.
24th.
24th. Okay, yeah.
Spring
Yeah,
24th. Because if you're able
Imagine
to
knowing
dance
what
with
I'm
a
doing.
partner on Spring 24th at the dance, that gives you a whole heart with a character, which for this kind of speedrun, it's huge. Shane is one of the few characters that you can get to dance with you in the first year. You can't get Maru to dance with you. So for this run, since we're doing Shane and Maru, we skip out on that festival and get friendship. Yeah, get friendship otherwise.
We got 34, so we can get quite a few in, actually.
Yeah, strawberry seeds cost 100 G each.
So we got 34.
Yeah. And give me all the sap. There we go. Love
Well,
this. All right.
So in this run, you have days pretty much fall into one of two categories. You either have a time gate or you don't have a time gate. So today is an example of a time gate. It's the 13th. It is I think this one is the Spring Festival, which the runners will be attending in order to buy some strawberry seeds. You cannot access the festival until 9 o'clock. So that means that any time up until 9, you can do basically whatever you want instead of entering town. And then as soon as 9 o'clock hits, we try to get to the festival, get what we need to do done, and then you've got no time gap for the rest of the day. You get the rest of your chores done, plant your strawberry seeds, and
Wow.
go to bed.
No forage.
Yeah, I've got nothing as well.
That is some bad RNG.
Yeah. Okay, we may struggle a little bit with Shane gifts. I'm going to the bus stop now. That's usually we get like a dozen items by this point. Oh my goodness.
I have 2 leek. Plenty.
Hopefully the farm will save you.
Not gonna be able to. Oh yeah, I'll be able to make it there on the 20th. But we're getting some daffodils and stuff over here, and a leek. Okay.
So now would be a good time to talk about how the friendship in this game actually works. So on the social page for your farmer, you see the list of all your friendships, and it's represented by hearts. So if someone is dateable, you see 8 hearts available, 2 hearts blacked out, 10 hearts in total. Each heart is representative of 250 friendship points. So a maximum of 10 hearts is 2,500 friendship points.
And that was the Spring Festival.
Did anyone get the straw
What
hat?
time that was.
Nope. All right.
Arrive, buy strawberries, leave.
Yes.
So each character in the game has preferences of gifts that they like. So we mainly focus on liked gifts and preferably loved gifts. So a liked gift will give you 45 points, a loved gift will give you 80 points. This is affected by the quality of the gift. So you may have noticed before how Rad put down fertilizer for the strawberries. This is to try to get the best quality strawberries that we can, which will really accelerate the friendship with them. And the same will happen in summer when we grow hot peppers for Shane. Giving a gift on a character's birthday really accelerates the friendship game. Whatever gift you give on the birthday, is multiplied by 8. So a loved gift, a golden loved gift on the birthday is 800 points, which is fairly significant. That's 3 hearts. That's 30% of the way to the goal of getting 2,500 points.
Oh wait. Okay, you got both the collie. Good job, Britt. Thank you. I'll try and be more mindful of them. You're slipping off the
I
bed.
just figured while you were topping up.
No, you good.
We have Shane's birthday coming up in a few days on the 20th.
Yes, and that's where we're gonna get our first loved gift. So one of the great things about Shane is he loves beer, and yeah, it's one of the main things about his story. He basically recovers from alcoholism and turns his life around and starts raising chickens. Some spoilers. We don't care about that. We love that he loves beer. We actually enable him a little bit because it allows us to get to friendship really quickly. So we're gonna, in a couple days, we're going to forage as much as we can and just buy a bunch of beer for him.
5 to be exact.
If we can manage it. Goodness. We are tight on forage. We're gonna have to forge up a storm on the what's it called? 20th.
Yeah, unfortunately, by the 20th, the strawberries aren't ready, so the only exit to money we have is what we can find lying around on the map that no one else seems to pick up, or if it's in their way, they destroy it as they walk through it.
Yeah, we had I could have made the choice to. I gotta refill. I could have made the choice to not buy 34 strawberries. We don't actually need that much, but it'll really help our economy later if we could just not worry about that so much.
Yeah, generally, the more strawberries, the better, because they're also money going into summer.
Yep.
So what are we with the 19th now? Cool. Yeah, so strawberries are a multi-harvest crop. They take 8 days to grow for the first harvest and then 4 days after that. So we've timed it so that these strawberries will be ready on the 23rd of spring, which is the first day that we need strawberries to give to Murray. Unfortunately, there's no way to get money out of strawberries by the 20th, which is why we have to rely on foraging.
Yeah, and we can't miracle grow them with this run. At least not. All right. It's birthday time.
So this day is probably the longest that you're going to see these characters stay up to, excluding the 10 o'clock return to the farm on the festivals. Because as mentioned before, rewardadrawer will be buying 5 beers, hopefully 5 beers for Shane.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. And he buys that from the saloon, from Gus's. And he opens at 12. Which means that today is a lot of running around, waiting for Gus to open, buy these beers, and then run back home.
Let's go around this way, see if we find something different. Nothing.
I have
Moral.
a lot of leek.
Leeks are fine. We love leeks. We end up with more of them than anything else, but whatever.
Leek is one of the rarer spring forage crops that you can get. It's worth the most at 60G each.
I don't think that with the amount that I have right now.
Yeah, I always end up short on daffodils, but I think that might just be because of where I forage.
Yeah, daffodils are only at the bus
nothing
stop or the town.
I am not having a good time with this forage. You would not think that we had a forest farm.
We might have to do some quick rerouting to account for less beers and red luck.
Yeah.
We always get excess peppers anyway, so hopefully that will help. But it just means we're going to be short on gifts early on.
We'll see how the numbers tweak as we go.
Okay, my first dandelion. What's up, Willie?
Ideally, you get sets of 8. Yeah, so there's 4 spring forage crops. There's a daffodil, dandelion, horseradish, and leek. If you manage to get 1 of each of them, you can craft 10 wild seeds for spring if you have enough foraging level, which the runners have been chopping down a lot of trees and picking up a lot of forage, so they'll have enough foraging level to craft them. So consuming 1 of each of the forage for 10 seed packets is a net gain of money. So ideally we get as many sets as we can, craft them together and then get some extra money that way.
Oh, we struggling today though.
What are you missing? I have 4 daffodil, 2 horseradish, and 7 leek.
I have 1 leek, 2 horseradish, 3 dandy, 4 daff.
What does the beach look like? You can always forage the beach and sell directly to Willie. Though it is a Saturday, so I don't think he's there. Never mind.
He's over in the fish. He's over fishing in the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason why we don't do that in the run.
I was gonna say, I don't remember foraging beach.
Okay, I've got some more daffodils. All daffodils. Oops, all daffodils. All right.
When you complained about not having enough before?
Yeah, last run I was like, every run I seem to never get daffodils, and now I just got 9 of them. All right,
nice.
Cool. All right.
I'm at PS.
All right, I'm coming.
So one of the reasons why...
Okay, you're gonna need to make them.
What?
I'm giving them to you. I don't have the forge skill.
Oh, okay, cool. I guess I'll make them then. Can you take the sap?
Yeah, okay.
I need the dandelions before I can start making it.
So now we have a bit of
I'm
chaos.
tossing you dandelions.
There we go.
One of the joys of online multiplayer in this game.
Do you have any more horseradish?
Here. I'm tossing you things. Just pick them up when you get them.
There we go. I am.
So 30
no
seed
more
packets.
dandelions?
No more dandelions. Toss me the
Give
seed
me
packs.
everything.
I'm giving you everything.
What's our money
Just
looking
keep
like?
dropping
Is
things.
everything? Okay. Alright, that's it then.
Okay, cool. All right.
Cool. Done.
Yeah, I skipped forward to do all of the stuff in Spring Festival, so.
Oh!
Oh
Selling
no!
the sap. Heck it. We're getting 5 beers.
Well
Nice. So there's not going to be
Not happy
any,
about selling the sap.
any adjustments to the friendship route, but there might be a struggle to get some gold peppers later.
Yeah,
Right.
we're gonna rely on what's it called?
That's a
Okay,
problem
I
for
saw
20 minutes
Shane.
from now.
Yeah, that's a problem for future me, and future me doesn't like past me anyway. So. Oh no! Get back here.
So you may wonder why
Here,
these...
I love you. Drink beer in the store. In the store. Yep. Okay, cool. All right.
You may
now we're out.
wonder why one of the default actions that the runners do when there's time available is to cut down trees. The reason for that is that the runners need quite a lot of wood, because the requirements for marriage in this game is you need to get to 10 hearts with a character. You need to buy a mermaid's
All right,
pendant
go sleep.
on a rainy day for 5,000 gold each, and each farmer needs to have an upgraded house, which takes 450 wood each and 10,000 gold each.
And then we need an extra 300 wood to get that mermaid's pendant.
Yeah.
Now I get the wild seeds.
So that was Shane's birthday. rewardadrawer gave a love gift to Shane. Regular quality love gift. Unfortunately, we don't have access to golden quality for Shane at this point. But that has skyrocketed Shane's friendship. Now it's sitting just over 3 hearts. While Britt has not even met Murray yet.
That's happening soon, though. I promise.
Very soon.
And then you're gonna see why we run Shane and Maru, basically.
Yeah, now's a good time to talk about the schedules for each character.
Yeah, so Shane is the easiest to schedule around because he wakes up Monday through Friday and gets out of bed at like 7 and walks out the house at 7:20. He's the first person out of the house of like everyone, basically. I think Penny gets close, but only on certain days. And then Maru gets out of the house at about 7:50, but only on Tuesday and Thursday. Fortunately, we only need to gift twice a week. In fact, we can only gift twice a week. So we only need 2 good days. and it just so happens that Maru is one of the earliest out of the house outside of Shane, and she gets out 2 days a week, and we just plan around those 2 days being our gift days in the summer.
Yeah, but before Shane was added as a dateable character, Maru was the fastest. But since Shane is so close to the farm, since he gets out of the house so early, and you have access to a love gift on his birthday,
Okay, Strawberries in there.
and easy to grow love gifts, he is the king for the single player run.
Yep.
So the cauliflowers are almost ready to be harvested. Remembering that
Yeah, we're gonna get those in.
each one will be
Very
harvested on a specific day in order to guarantee gold quality.
Come out, I love you. There we go.
Here, take this. I love
Drink
you. Bye.
beer. Yep. That's about the extent of our social interaction in this game. We skip through everything that the character says because we don't like listening to our significant others. Not in Stardew. We just want them to accept our gifts and then basically convert friendship tokens into marriage.
That's how it works in real life.
Like a
right?
healthy, normal relationship. All right, I'm going speed. Oh wait,
You got
I'm in ahead of you now. Yeah. There's a moral.
So Britt has now.
Where were
beat Maru.
you 3 days ago?
Yay.
So at this point, rain on any Tuesday or Thursday is bad.
Yes. Because of Maru's schedule, she'll leave the house at 7:50 on any Tuesday and Thursday, unless it's raining. If it's raining, I've entered the farm, by the way.
Okay.
If it's raining, she'll stay in her room all day
I'll pick that up later.
until
Ah,
like
let me up.
9.
All right. I got stuck on things I couldn't see because they were behind a tree. Whoops. All right, sleep day. Oh, so we can only get 2 crops out of if we had Miracle Grow, we get 3 crops out of these strawberries, but we don't. So we get basically 3 skippable days, and we're going to take one now. And the reason that we sleep early, basically, instead of getting our 2 crops in ahead of time, is we really want those rain days. Because a rain day means that we get to sleep an extra day, basically. Just skip all of the watering process.
Yep.
We have not gotten
Value
any of
our
those rain days we
sleep.
fished for. Yeah. Yeah, we value sleep. Restful sleep is tops.
So we've got another gift day here. It's Thursday, and it's not raining.
Good. We love to
which we
see
love
it.
to see.
Yeah,
Those
don't touch the
collies
collie.
are ready as
Yeah, collies are ready.
colors are ready, but we don't harvest them today. The left one gets harvested tomorrow. The one up top gets harvested in 2 days. A nice bit of RNG minute there to make sure we get gold quality ones. There is an idea I've been working on to sort of do an extended crop minute because every tile is basically related to each other with the quality that it's going to get. So once you know where a gold tile is, you can strategically plant crops in other tiles in specific tiles in order to get more specific results. But that's still a work in progress.
It's also possible we could probably we could work on contingencies as well. Like if we don't get a parsnip that's gold, we can work on how we could find gold kale and relate it to subsequent crops. But that's kind of like that's for down the road as well.
Interestingly enough, there is a route in the works to do a 3-player speedrun of this. Where I'll be joining as the 3rd player, and we will be. I'll be romancing Penny.
Very exciting.
Penny is a character that her schedule slots in reasonably well with these 2. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
there's
she
not
gets
a 4th
good
character.
Thursdays. All right, I'm back.
Unfortunately, there's not a 4th character that slots in quite nicely in order to do a 4-player one. That would be
Yeah,
excellent.
we tried to make it work, but like you end up having to get some late game stuff basically. Was Sebastian No, Leah probably is the next, but she doesn't have a good schedule.
Yeah.
And I think her birthday was winter, wasn't it? There was one they were looking at whose birthday was too late.
I think that's Leah.
So today, one of these cauliflowers will be harvested.
That's going to be the left one.
Correct.
Yeet. All right.
Gold. So the spot that cauliflower was in, it was moved from that original parsnip.
It's drifting. It's like a glacier made of gold.
You've got like
It's invisible.
little gophers underneath the farm just pushing like a big Rubik's Cube under there.
Yeah. Just invisible glacier gophers that live on the land. And push gold quality crops in every direction.
That needs to be
All
more.
right. Your collie is in the chest.
Yep, I'll grab
Yes,
some more.
that's the lore. It's the gopher glaciers.
So now we're
And
on
then
the last day
28.
of spring.
Get our strawberry harvest.
And then we'll be into summer. Yeah, so that
Ooh.
extended crop minute
This one.
is routed in for the 3-player one, but we'll get to adjust it for the 2-player. Hopefully we'll be able to arrange a schedule to get that done sometime soon. Keep an eye out
All
for
right,
that.
sleep.
And that is
Yeah,
spring.
when we get the 3-player run going, goodness. All right, so now we're going to do a mass clearing because we need to make the entire main section of the farm suitable for crops. Because we're just going to try and avoid doing as much work as possible. We're going to lean in on the RNG, but we gotta work at that first. I'm putting all of the strawberries in the chest. Spit out what you need, what you don't need.
Yes. Okay. So I need about 14 strawberries.
Yep.
Yeah, just for safety.
14 strawberries in total. You've already gifted 2, so strictly speaking, you only need 12, but it's good to have contingency.
We get 2 extra because we like to be safe here.
Especially in a marathon
I'm
setting.
gonna clear it all. Exactly.
So there's no time
wood
gate
does
on
not
this
wanna
day.
stick to me.
There's no shop to go buy things at. Well, there's a shop you can buy things at, but we don't do it today.
So the whole point of today is basically for just clearing the plot so we can have the radishes, but we're not going to have enough energy tomorrow to be able to do everything that we need to do. So we get a head start on clearing the land today for tomorrow when we clean everything.
This is an aspect of the run that can be cleaned up. Ideally, we don't do jobs on a day with no time gate.
Yeah.
But this is what we have
Yes.
for now, so this is what you see.
All right, come to me. There we go. And you
That
go ahead and do
scarecrow
all
has
of
its work
that.
cut out for it.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, you can put this away for now. And I will help with the hoeing. I got the left side.
So there's going to be 2 crops that will go down. There's going to be peppers that's going to be growing for gifting for Shane, and then there's going to be a lot of radishes. The radishes are a crop that take 6 days to grow. Ideally, they don't need to be watered. Ideally, we get enough rain days so that the rain grows them for us. Because there's going to be
I'm exhausted.
triple digit of radishes on the ground. That's a lot of water.
That's probably enough for now, anyway. We can use the energy from tomorrow in order to get some more there. We just need to make sure we have enough. I'll get the strawberries in the bin the next day.
Yep, they're all sorted, so I've got what I need.
Cool.
And the reason why today is the day that the radishes are bought is because Mara comes out. It's one of the days that Mara goes to the clinic, so we have easy access to her for gifting.
I'm gonna make all the fertilizer.
Each tilled spot on the farm has a 10% chance of untilling overnight. That's compared to 90% on a season transition. So it's not that difficult to just retill the ones that got untilled.
All right, I gotta go give Shane, and I'll be right back. Gotta do some cleanup here later. Just a little bit late, but it's not deal breaking.
Yeah, you've got other jobs to do today, so it's not the end of the world for that.
Yeah. And you only need to water the 35 westmost. And then it should be good.
We're doing the extra 10 for safety.
Oh, it's 25. Never mind. We're probably good on money.
Okay.
We have a lot of extra strawberries.
For the single player route for Shane, the crops for watering and gifting and planting in summer is super optimized. So optimized that whole harvests are skipped in favor of in favor of time. The two-player route isn't as optimized, so only a few days will be skipped there. So there's
Just gonna leave a trail of fertilizer in my wake. All right, go to buy shop.
fertilizer, which
Why not?
increases the quality of crops, or has a chance to increase quality of crops. So ideally they'll be under all the peppers. Because pepper is a multi-harvest crop, you get the fertilizer bonus every time you harvest.
Yep. I normally put all of the peppers in the top left corner, and then I deal with the rest. Just for freebie stuff. All right. And let's see. We're going to get 25 peppers and 150 radishes. This is what I have available to me. So.
We do not want to have to water those radishes by hand.
No.
Ooh.
We do have precautions for that. Basically, if we don't get any rain days at all, we start watering on the 23rd. Every rain day we get extends or delays the start time by 1 day.
Alright, do you want to give me the radishes and I'll plant those? And there's more
There you go.
sap in the
Yeah.
chest.
Of the top left corner.
Can't quite remember the math off the top of my head about how many rain days you're expected to get. I'm sure someone in chat will be able to have those numbers.
Cool. I'm gonna just cut an extra tree while I wait.
There's a lot for the to get a competitive time for the world record in single player for this. There's actually a fair bit that relies on RNG, mainly the rain, how the rain occurs. I think in the current world record for it,
Alright, done.
it uses an additional YOLO strat, which is the billboards, that help wanted board in town.
Yeah, Billboard YOLO is why I would just not. I'm not a contender in that race. Basically, I just don't bother.
Because there's a...
You could explain the Billboard, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I think there's a... If I remember correctly off the top of my head, there's a 40% chance that you get a help wanted quest. That who you get is based on who you currently know. So beginning of the game,
2 sleep days.
you hardly know anyone. So you, if you get it, you're almost guaranteed to get it for who you need to be, i.e. Shane. And then you also need to hit a good roll to get an item that you have access to, because there's a lot of fish that can be in the list, and you don't really have access to. You don't have quick access to fish. But if you manage to get a quest and fulfill it, that is 150 friendship points. That is more points than a golden loved gift. I believe it's more points in an iridium quality loved gift as well. So it's a huge boost, and you can also do it on a day where you gift anyway. So if you get it, that's a huge boost to friendship.
Yeah, because you just get it in advance of the of Shane's birthday.
Yeah. I have a seeded version of Marriage where you play on a specific seed, and because the billboard is tied in to the seed, that is something that you can manipulate. And I think on that I have about 8 quests I fulfill, which is a
nice.
Yeah, that's a huge, it's a huge boost.
Alright, I get to cut some extra trees down. I just love planting seeds over here because they can turn into trees that I just have ready access to later. But it's not necessary.
Britt here is about to get a question from Maru. It's some unique dialogue that happens on Thursdays in summer. This question, if she answers it correctly, will give bonus friendship points. Those bonus friendship points are critical for Maru's birthday, which is coming up in a few days. Because right now, with the points gained from answering that question, Britt now has 2 hearts worth of points with Maru, which means that Britt can enter Maru's bedroom.
Alright, I'm back at the
Almost
farm.
back. There we go.
Because Maru hangs
timing.
out in her bedroom for, I think, till the afternoon on her birthday. So if you don't have
it's
those
until-
points,
Yeah, sorry. It's until I think 12 usually, and then 10 on a rain day, or the other way around. I can't remember which one.
Yeah. Britt, this is
because
a
we
sleep
have
day.
access to a room. Yeah.
Just reminding you
because we have
because we did
access
get
to a
rain.
room, then that's fine. Oh, good. Thank you.
if there was rain on that Thursday the 4th of summer, if there was rain, you would not get that question and you would not have enough friendship points for her birthday. Rain on the 4th of summer is the most devastating day to get rain on in this run. Fortunately, we didn't get it.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll fill up tomorrow.
Some very nice
I
animation
actually don't need to
going
fill
on
up.
there.
I did it on my gift day. So we should only need to fill up every 3 days.
Kind of bad. If
Yeah.
we split
Yeah.
it in half exactly.
Yeah, watering can holds 40 waters. You've got 35 crops. You've got 2 watering cans.
I got the left half. Alright.
You get... Yeah, that works out.
Sleep. Where are you on wood?
Tell you in a second.
Okay. I got 277.
Okay.
We're dealing with
think I've got-
long load times, by the way, because my connection sucks.
This coming Tuesday,
504.
Okay, we're good. Alright, water behind me.
Harvest our water.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
this coming Tuesday is one of the only Tuesdays that we skip the gifting. That is because on Wednesday we have Maru's birthday. So you can
Alright, I'll refill.
You can only gift 2 items a week. The exception is that you can always gift on a birthday. But gifting on a birthday also counts towards those 2 gifts a week. Which means if you've gifted twice for a birthday, you can gift 3 in a week. But if the birthday is too early, then you don't get the extra gift. So you could technically give tomorrow on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, which is the birthday. But this week is also the Luau on Thursday. And we attend the Luau because it's a big boost of points. And it also means you can gift on the day of the Luau as well. So hence, there's no gifting done on Tuesday. So today is Maru's birthday. We have a strat that has been experimented with starting from yesterday, I think it was.
Yes. Make sure you get the chair, Britt.
I remember the chair.
Good.
What?
This is a brand new, never before seen. Is that the title thing? Strategy.
So 1.5 gave you the ability to move a lot of furniture around and put more furniture in more places. Furniture is one of the items that NPCs will not destroy when they walk through. Instead, they'll just stare at it for a bit, they'll act all confused, and then they'll realise that they're late, they've got somewhere to be, and they'll rush through it. And for the rest of the map that they're in, they'll be racing to the next destination. So, as well as the strawberry that Britt is going to give to Maru today, she's also going to give her another gift, which is a chair right beside her bed. That means that every Tuesday and Thursday from now on that she comes out, that Maru comes out, that's 4 seconds saved. She leaves the front door 4 seconds earlier.
We love saving those frames.
Unfortunately, Shane's walk is a lot shorter. You don't get the same benefit for Shane. It would take too long to establish the chair than what you'd save. But for Maru, you're in her room anyway on her birthday, so you just take the chair with you and place it down.
Well, wood does not want to stick to me right now.
One of the joys of hyping.
Yep. I get to play with the garbage connection, and that actually materially affects the run in 2 ways. One is bad and one is good. One is that the wood doesn't want to stick to me. It doesn't want to snap to me because it doesn't recognize, like, the item entity just doesn't recognize me as being near it. The other thing is that sometimes it doesn't recognize that it's been destroyed, and it accidentally destroys itself twice, producing twice as much product. So I can get 20 wood and like 10 sap out of a tree, which is neat. It's what happened here. It's not intended, and it's not... Like, it can't be illegal because there's no way to police it. It's just not something in my control. But it does affect the rate of resource gathering, both for and against. There we go. Just a second explosion right there. And there we go. Didn't want to snap to me. You heading back?
Yes.
The chair has been placed.
I got one more tree.
Chair has been placed. There's usually an event that happens there, but I'm not too sure why it didn't trigger. But we'll probably trigger it later when we enter her house another time.
Alright. I'm going to sleep. Probably could have got one more tree in, but we're good on wood. We used to have a little bit of a wood struggle back when we had the chest sleep strat because it would cut out so much of our time. But now I just replace that time that I don't have chest sleep with wood. So we're just vibing. It's all good.
Yep.
So right there mentioned chest sleep. That is going to be a demonstration after this run.
Yeah, if we got the time, and we should have the time. We're doing really good this run.
I think the only thing that's letting us down right now is just the lack of rain days. But hopefully we'll have those made up for at the back end of summer, like you guys said, with the increased rain days.
All right, go cut down some trees.
So today we have the Luau. This is the culmination of the RNG minute that we were doing back in spring to get the gold cauliflowers.
You got your collie right, Britt?
I have my collie. You got your collie?
Please, thank you.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got my collie.
That was that double explosion that Rad was talking about before because of the lag. So I just got double the amount of wood that I would have from that tree.
Yep, so did I, except it didn't want to snap to me, so I'm probably going to be late to Shane now. Oh, yeah, I'm super late. That's okay, it's okay. We're
Hey,
time gated
can't
here anyway,
verify
so
the
it's not
run.
like I'm saving time.
So
Wow, how did you know that this was my favorite? I just love that my name is just this is lowercase a. Just why not?
How do you know it's my favorite?
Alright,
Because your
trees.
entire life is documented on the Stardew Valley wiki.
Shouts to the Stardew Valley wiki. I don't know who runs it, but it's definitely saved some runs. Yeah.
Just a quick little alt tab over to the wiki.
Yep. Just keep it on a window. Just next to my Stardew Valley window.
I'm in the farm.
Why are you on the
okay.
farm? We've got an event today.
Sugar. Yeah. We're doing Luau.
Yeah. I am almost at the Luau. I'm going to be slightly late.
I am very late. I'm very sorry.
Tisk. As long as you got your collie. And have you gifted Maru?
Yes. I did
good.
the important stuff. I just forgot to be
Good.
social at the town event.
Well, we're not really going to be that social. We're going to drop Gold Collie in the pot, and then we're going to leave. Just talking to these people is... Ugh.
We're gonna give.
We don't
the
want
governor-
social interaction. We just want a husbando and a waifu. That's all.
You just talk to
We're gonna
very
give the governor the
specific
best
people
soup
on
they've ever had.
very
Yeah.
specific people on very specific days.
All right, Shane, talk to me. I love you. I don't love you enough to listen to what you're
Looked
saying.
away
though.
from you.
Yes, in order to get the best response from the Luau in multiplayer, every character needs to put in the best quality item.
Yep.
Fortunately, we're able to RNG manip it.
Yep. And there are like 4 eligible items that need to be gold star, and one of them is eligible crop, basically. So we take the one useful item. All right, the governor just starts crying and twerking in the club as he eats this delicious soup. Just literally shaking and crying right now. The mayor goes wild, everyone joins, they descend upon their prey, and then it's night. I'll just sleep in my bed. I didn't do bed strat! We're wasting time!
Screams.
At the end of every festival, you get sent back to your own cabin. Up until now, Rad has been sleeping in the main farmhouse.
Scandalous.
We have 2 extra rest days as well, yes?
Yep. One of them is a guaranteed rain day, the other is just to keep it synced up so we have a Thursday harvest.
Yeah, so the 13th and the 26th each summer will always be a storm day. Not just a rain day, a storm day.
Yep. And then on the 14th, I'm going to come back, and Britt is going to do basically all of the watering, because I will arrive right around the time that Britt is done. Especially since I don't have my scythe. Why do I have my hoe but not my scythe? Oh, that's right, I swapped it.
You see the radishes in the ground starting to grow from the rain. And hopefully you get some more.
Got them all? Right. Yeah, see, I was super useful that day.
Spent the whole day just walking. And for a
Yeah.
nice stroll.
The whole 20 minutes. We went for a 20-minute stroll, and then we were like, I'm done for the day. It's all right. Time for sleep.
Going back to some more friendship mechanics. So I touched briefly on different on liked and loved gifts
Water behind me?
and qualities of them. So a liked gift which gives 45 points, a loved gift which gives 80. A silver quality item will add 10%
I got the rest.
to the points, gold will add 25%,
Heck.
and iridium will add 50%. Another way of getting friendship points is just by simply talking to the character. Talking to a character will give you 20 points, assuming that they're not doing a unique animation, like Shane at work, or
Yeah.
Hayley with her camera. every
Rain.
day that you...
Right, we have a gift day.
Oh, shoot, that's right. Oh, this is a bad day for rain. Oh, I hate it.
Kind of, yes.
Yeah, so if it wasn't raining, you'd have access tomorrow at 7:50, but now you've got to wait till 9.
Bummer.
How much
don't
wood
like
do you
this.
have, by the way, Rod?
543.50.
I have 700.
Okay, we're
we have-
good
is that
on wood.
enough?
That's it.
enough.
Yeah, we need 1,200.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So we can just prioritize like foraging and stuff at the moment.
Yeah, we'll do some forage. That way we make sure that we have enough money. Just
Because we're
for
not
security's
anyway,
sake.
it's probably for the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than just waiting at the front of Maru's door,
Love me.
scratching.
Standing out in the rain, holding a pepper over my head.
Same, but strawberry.
I want strawberries. I mean, I'm a spice person, but like, I kind of just want the strawberries right now. I want something sweet. All right, I'm gonna go forage off to the west. See if I get anything.
I don't have a pepper.
I
might have
might have
picked it
missed
up.
one.
That
Yeah,
would
it
have
might have been
been...
like hovering around you.
Yeah, that one would have been a bonus pepper that you got on the harvest.
Ooh, nice.
That would have been just magnetized to Brit.
I'll pop it in the chest once I head back.
If this was single player, what Brit is doing now would pause time.
Yes.
Every time a dialogue like that, like it's locked is up, would pause the timer in the top right. But since this is multiplayer, time always goes unless paused. Going back to friendship and talking. So every time that you talk to a character, you get 20 points. Every day that you don't talk to a character, you lose 2 points. So, yeah, so you lose 2 points there. If you have gifted a character 2 times in 1 week, and as of 1.5, this includes a third gift for the birthday. Prior to 1.5, it was exactly 2 gifts. So if you've gifted at least 2 gifts in a week, you will get a bonus
Fun.
10 friendship points on Sunday morning. So the runners here are going out going 2 times a week and talking. It's critical that they also talk. Just giving a gift doesn't trigger the talk. Well, you got some radishes growing.
Okay. Yeah, we got some
yeah, at
growing
least we don't have
radishes.
to water these now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of those super rare events that can occasionally happen. It's essentially a time waste for us.
If you're playing casually, it's awesome.
Yeah, if you're playing casually, it's like free crop growth. For us, it means some random radishes that we just got to sit through the event, basically.
We also lost a pepper plant due to the lightning storm.
Oh, love it. Love to see it.
As I was heading back into the house, you could see that the lightning struck that plant.
Hate it.
So that's fun.
Why haven't you built a lightning rod?
That's literally the first time. I've been running Shane percent for like most of a year now. I think I started running it in May or something like that. This is the first time lightning has ever struck my farms, casual or speedrunning. Actually annoyed at that.
The other reason why you haven't built a
Okay.
lightning rod is that you don't have access to the materials for it.
Alright, water behind me.
And you're not spending 10k at the community centre either to get the lightning rod for that reward.
I need that 10k to
Yeah.
upgrade our house.
Oh, gift
so-
day.
Yes, it is gift day. Oh my gosh, you psyched me out for a second.
Nice call. Oh yeah, so if you gift at least 2 times a week, you get the 10 points on the Sunday morning. Since the runners are going out and gifting 2 times a week and talking to them at the same time, that is 5 days that the NPCs aren't being talked to. So that's 10 points that are lost. So you lose 10 points a week, but you get those 10 points back by gifting twice a week.
The eternal struggle.
That 2-point decay, that accelerates once you're dating the NPC, once you've given them a bouquet. So instead of losing 2 points a day, you lose 10 points a day. So ideally we have the least amount of time possible with dating before you propose.
Yeah, ideally we date for like maybe a week. And then we get married. You know, as people do.
I should think it's 2 days. 2 days later you propose.
Ideally. We that's RNG dependent as well.
Yes, at the farm.
Okay. I'm gonna be a little bit behind you.
That's okay.
I decided to greed on the forage, so.
The cat has finally got some water.
I need that to survive.
Survival. Alright, let's go.
The decay for a character when you are married is 20 points a day. But we don't care about that. We just want to get married, we don't care about partners once married.
We're doing the 19th day for sleep, yeah, not the 21st this time.
Yes. Sleep. So we've only gotten 2 rain days, so we're gonna start watering on the 25th unless we start seeing some more.
Yeah, that's some unfortunate RNG there.
Yeah.
So there's a few more days of watering and sleeping. And finally you oiled the watering machine there.
Sorry.
Don't apologise. The music in this game is good.
Yeah, the music when it plays is fantastic. Do not apologize for vibing.
I-
I've been vibing this whole run. I know I haven't said very much. I've just been big chilling and just enjoying it.
Heck yeah. The song that's playing today, actually, I charted for a rhythm game called Spin Rhythm XD. And it's a really fun chart. Uses some pretty unique mechanics. And it was for Brit's birthday. Is why I charted it.
It's such a good gift. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Amber,
No
have
rain,
you seen
okay.
any good questions in chat that would be good to have answered?
Let me quick look. And not alt tab to
Same.
the wrong things.
Right.
So I've been seeing a bunch of questions about what farm you're on, what how you do the animation canceling,
Okay.
what kind of other categories are available in this game, stuff like
yeah.
that. So if you could just talk a little bit about
Yeah,
that.
there's some good questions there. So we'll start with the farm. We're on the forest farm. The reason why the forest farm is chosen is because it's one of the few farms that you can get a forage on the farm. So over on the left of the farm and on any of the grass that you see between the farmable tiles, you can get forage on. You would have seen, like in spring, you would have seen morels and leeks and horseradishes and that. There's been some spiceberries I saw in summer.
This is a gift day.
Yes.
So that's just a good source
Well,
of extra money that you can get just for choosing this farm. In the single player category for this, another reason why you choose the forest farm is that one of the cabins that spawns when set to separate is near the bottom exit of the farm. So that makes accessing,
Right where I am now, actually.
that makes accessing Shane a lot easier. Animation cancelling. So that's a hard-coded key combination within the game code. Bit of trivia around that, it was originally added to help players get out of a fishing rod bug that was present in the game since release. which
That was
has
a hard
been,
lock.
Yeah, which has been fixed as of the latest patch of 1.5.
Nice. But we get to keep animation canceling, right?
Yeah.
Like that hasn't been removed. Okay, cool.
And animation cancelling isn't going. So it was originally added for that purpose, to get out of a animation lock. But Concerned8 has seen the application of it within speedruns or within challenge runs, and he likes the application of it, so he's decided to leave it in. Even though the bug has been fixed, he decided to leave it in. To actually perform it, it's a key combination, which is...
Thanks, Gramps.
It's a key combination, which is right shift,
Okay.
delete, and R. So if you had a computer and you look down at your keyboard, you might see that those are quite separate on your keyboard, quite hard to hit all those at the same time, while also pressing left click on your
Right
mouse.
on there. Keep-
Yeah, I'm stuck.
Oh, okay. Do you need a hand?
No, I'm good. I just couldn't see what I was doing.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Welcome back. So in order to make that key combination easier, a lot of people have rebinded the keys. So myself, because we have a rule within speedrunning that one key has to be one input. So for myself, I have a mouse button on my farm being, I think that one is right shift. I have my
Do you
left
start watering from today
control
or tomorrow?
No.
to
Tomorrow.
be R, and I have my space bar to be delete. So I also get the benefit of being able to delete items in my
watering,
inventory
refilling.
when I pick them up. So I pick up an item, hit
As for
space bar,
me-
delete it right away. The reason why
Yeah.
I've done
As for me,
control
I have mine.
to be right shift
Sorry, go
instead
ahead.
of the left shift is because left shift also has the benefit of
Sleep.
buying things in lots of 5 from when buying seeds from peers, and when buying things from shops, and also when crafting it crafts things in sets of 5. So the key combination again is right shift, delete, and R.
Okay. Now we gotta water everything.
It begins.
Yep. All right, and so I'll talk about my animation keybinds while I'm doing this. So I actually had to change mine between my single player runs and my multiplayer runs because of a change in peripherals and hardware that made my old keybinds not compatible for some reason. I was using X mouse button something or other, and it just it accepted my super old mouse for what it was, and said, all right, here's your janky keybinds. And so I was able to bind R and delete to my mouse button 4 and 5, and then I swapped left and right shift. And so I would just hold shift, basically. I gotta go gift.
Yep, you're good.
Unfortunately, that does mean that you lose the buying in 5.
Yeah, so I would just spam left and right click alternately. Now I have a new mouse that has an actual native button remapper, and I use mouse buttons 4 and 5 for right shift and delete, and I just hold R. Britt, what do you use?
I use my my extra buttons on my keyboard and the extra button on my mouse. I don't know of a way to sort of like rebind any other way. Oh, I've missed her.
Okay, I can catch up to her though. I'll just keep watering.
That's right. Thrown off because of the chair.
For rebinding, I use auto hotkey. Just got just a simple script that runs to do
Oh,
the
that's
remapping.
good.
I use 2 external keys or extra keys on my keyboard and then 1 extra key on my mouse. So I just have them mapped to the same buttons that you would for.
Alright, we can sleep. I think we're done with radishes. Yep.
Now, there was one more question there about other categories that can be run. So, of course, right now you're looking at marriage. Other categories that we have, there's a couple that are just for the mines. So one of them is how fast can you get to floor 50 in the mines? And there's another one, how fast can you get to floor 120 in the mines?
Okay, sleep.
Single player marriage and mines are probably the best runs to get introduced to the game with. other categories we have is to do with the community centre or JoJo Mart. So another good introductory category would be
Yes!
the crafts room.
Yes.
That's the first room that unlocks in the community centre. So
That was a saving rain day.
Oh, you got rain,
Good,
nice.
actually. Yeah.
So you have each individual room as its own separate category, and then you also have a category for completing the complete community centre. There's another category for completing the JoJo warehouse, and then there's additional categories for completing the missing bundle and for completing the JoJo movie theatre. The rule set that is being run right now is currently called Glitchless. There's going to be hopefully quite soon, there's going to be a rebranding of some of these categories, just to make the names a bit easier to manage.
We've resulted in some sort of fractal division. I think there's about like 50 different, like all the subdivisions and everything like that. All right, sleep.
And other like glitch levels, you've got full-on glitches, which allows things like putting an item ID in your name and in your favorite items, so that whenever your name is said, you get the items that correspond to those IDs in your names. And that you can also actually set flags. You can set friendship with someone. So there's a glitch Harvey run, which is very quick, and that involves basically having your name being a command to set your friendship with Harvey to the maximum. You give yourself a mermaid's pendant, and then you basically blow yourself up in your farmhouse in order to be transferred to the clinic where you can talk to Harvey right away and propose to him.
Britt, can I ask that you take the rest of the forage stuff so that you may
Oh yes.
on the 4th. And then you can sell it when you do.
There's 2 hot peppers in there. Do you need those or no?
I'll grab them. We can do some item optimization on the 4th because we don't need resources.
Now, with all that talking, I missed that we're now into fall.
Yes.
So fall is
Late game.
Yep, fall is the last season that you'll be seeing. Hopefully, depending on the rain RNG.
Hopefully.
Oh, don't say that.
I don't want to test the RNG gods on this one, but Britt just recently had a run where they didn't get any rain after reaching marriageable levels, and then just slept through the entire winter in order to complete the run.
It was a whole thing.
Yep, it can happen.
I think my last rain day was like the 12th? 13th or 12th?
Yeah, something like that.
Sorry, it was.
All right, I'm going to do some moving around of stuff.
Sorry, I did excess foraging when I...
No, you're fine. Just,
Oh no, I'm not supposed to be here yet.
okay, I'm going to sleep.
You'd hit that cutscene eventually anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the
You
time
usually
losses
get it.
of 1.5. An extra cutscene that you gotta skip.
Yeah, you usually get that cutscene when you're getting the bouquets, which is not today.
All right, just grab all the excess forage items, and I'll make sure to get you some pepper poppers on the 4th.
Right now, both runners have 8 hearts with their respective. I was trying to think of a clever word, but I can't. Of their
8 hearts.
Partners. Significant others.
I'm going for a word that's like your like you're
Our
chasing.
boos and bows.
Oh,
Our prey.
Stalkies.
Yeah. That's
Praise
right.
one.
So the Stockholm syndromed them into having 8 hearts.
Despite
But
almost
they-
no social interaction.
But they are still giving gifts without bouqueting. So when you give a bouquet, that unlocks the last 2 hearts in order to get you up to 10 hearts. When you hit max hearts with someone, so that is 8 hearts on a dateable character that you aren't currently dating, or 10 hearts with anyone else, your friendship decay stops.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you 1 sec. Seizure warning for people who can't handle flashing lights. All right, you may resume. It's gonna happen on mine as well, but yeah, just if you can't handle flashing lights, look away for like 10 seconds. I'll let you know when it comes up on mine, because I'm stuck.
Yeah, one of the benefits of going female on the character creation is the extra money you get at this point. You'll get an extra 500 once you've actually sold your...
Okay, seizure warning. Yep.
So the runners are at 8 hearts, but they're still gifting before giving a bouquet to unlock the last 2.
Okay, no extra pepper poppers. Sorry, Britt. You're gonna have to make it on your own.
The reason they can do that is that the internal friendship value stops at 1 point prior to the next heart level, which means that we can keep on gifting up until 2,249 points before needing to give a bouquet. When the bouquet is given, which is coming up on next Tuesday, the 9th, Brit will be at 2249, assuming that that the rail's been followed, as in the quality of gifts. I haven't actually been paying attention to that. And rewardadrawer will be at 2244. So Brit is at the max and Red is right next to the max.
Okay.
Hey,
Then
you got all the extra forward stuff, right?
Yeah.
Then they'll give the bouquet to unlock the last few hearts, and in a couple of days after that, be at max hearts.
Who's shuffling? Every day I'm shuffling. All right, I'll let you go in first so we don't accidentally...
Yes, we don't want to have
There
that wrong warp that happened last time. That was fun.
Yeah, that was, All right.
Yeah, but back on 1.5 that was discovered yesterday. Or a different version of it that was discovered yesterday.
I've got 2 bouquets. One
Okay,
for you.
drop one for me. Where are we on gold? 29,057. All right.
Checking the mail in the morning for both of you should get you your last 1,000.
Yep.
House? You want to upgrade your house today? One
I
of
thought there was something that I forgot.
one of the requirements for being able to purchase the Mermaid Pendant and to propose is to have an upgraded house.
Yep. So I'm actually going to just check my mail on the 7th or 9th because I'm going to be teleported. Upgrade cabin. Yeah, I'm going to be teleported once my new house is built.
Oh, you had enough wood to upgrade your house as is?
Yeah.
Wow, we really did get too much.
Well, I mean, the reason that I didn't last time was because I just used the extra time I had to build a bridge. You're going to build the bridge this time. Or give me the wood,
Okay, so
one way or another.
I've got the 300, so I can just build it. I'll head down because by the time Mario comes out on a rainy day, I'm better off just being at the beach early. Get that done.
Okay.
Oh, I've got the Demetrius cutscene.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to let you have the last pepper popper.
Alright, cool.
It's in the thing. And I am just going to vibe out in the bed. Yo, this might be a new world record, actually. Even without chest sleep.
I don't know how fast we are. I'm too scared to check.
I'm probably a little delayed, but I'm looking at the GDQ channel right now, and we're an hour and 22 minutes in. So we have another, like, 15 minutes to get to marriageable percent, basically.
You know what, Rad? I was like this yesterday when I did my solo run, and I had to sleep through winter. So let's not jinx
Okay,
ourselves.
well, let's not speak that ill into the world, all right?
I'm just saying.
All right, sleep a lot. We get to sleep for we just take a 5-day depression nap here because our next gift day isn't until the 9th, and we don't have any crops to grow.
Did you do the clinic event, Britt?
No.
Okay, I can do that on Tuesday.
I'll just meet her at.
Yep. Yes, that's another source of friendship points. So we mentioned back in summer, there was that question that Murray asked, that choosing the right answer gives you friendship points.
Yeah. In that case, Britt, can you just leave the wood behind, and that way I can do, because you're going to have to wait a little longer, I can do the bridge.
I mean, I can just do bridge and then meet her just before.
I'm going to want bridge done as quickly as possible for mine, because I want to catch up with Shane. Yeah.
That's fine.
So
then.
Go ahead and just leave the wood in the chest on the 9th.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So each NPC has a number of different heart events that trigger at different heart levels in different locations, and quite a lot of those have questions within the event that will either give or take away friendship points depending on the answer that you give. Penny has one that pretty much zeroes your friendship with her. So.
Yep. If you tell her to tell the truth, I think? Or no, you tell the truth to her about not really feeling the same way about her or something like that, then you lose like 5,000 friendship points or something ridiculous like that.
I would still like to,
That's wild.
try it out.
Yeah, so don't choose that option.
Experience the bad.
Oh,
no.
It's a rain day now.
Too soon. Seizure warning.
Okay, you're going to have to bring in another gift. So this is a bad rain day because Murray's schedule means that she won't go to the clinic. Because there's a heart event that we want to trigger in the clinic that is going to give an extra 50 friendship points.
Unfortunate.
No. I think I know what you're doing. I'm gonna pass on that.
That's why we keep the extra gift.
True.
But like exactly the amount of money we need though, which is really good.
Take care.
Yes.
So the bouquets will be given first in order to unlock the extra friendship points.
Stop. There we go. I'll go do the bridge now.
If you give the gift before the bouquet, then most of the points in that gift would be wasted. Which makes it important that it's important to know your current friendship points in order to know if you have to give the bouquet first or not.
Which Blade has all like the math for and everything like that. I just, no thoughts, head empty, I just do what I need to do. I was actually planning on mapping this, so Blade did say that he'd mapped this run out and we're running his run. I had actually already was doing the Shane run, and I was like, can I find a solo Maru run in order to sort of merge the two, where they intersect the easiest? And Blade was just like, yeah, I've already done that, so just use this. And he just sent me the full spreadsheet of like the whole run strat, and I was just like, all right, cool. We're vibing now. I'm here.
Here you go. Let me know if it works.
Yeah, and it actually did work pretty well. Our very first run, we got, a 10-minute margin world record, and then we just shaved another 10 minutes off that. So yeah, it worked out pretty well.
This is the event that I was supposed to do on her birthday.
I think this one gives 30 points.
8 points because I'm not doing the clinic.
Yeah. Let me see how that actually affects your points.
Backman Blade, always on it.
Yep. And pretty much every aspect of this game, once you get good enough at it, becomes Spreadsheet Valley. It's just it's just part of the nature of the game. There's a lot of just optimization that happens that you can really only do if you're like an absolute numbers, like a savant, total numbers whiz, or you've got just spreadsheet upon spreadsheet upon spreadsheet. Hey, Penguin Bridge is dating Maru.
Yay.
I'm sleeping, by the way.
We girlfriends.
You're probably best to do the final gift tomorrow, regardless if it's raining or not. That will get both of you to 10 hearts. If you wait till Thursday,
Tomorrow? Yeah.
if you wait till
We'll get the
Thursday,
decay.
Maru will be at 2499, 1 point shy of 10 hearts.
Okay.
And that's why we do the clinic instead of that event.
Clinic would get you over, yeah.
Yeah. So if it was clinic, then we could just do it.
You could, if we gift on Thursday, you could do the gift at the clinic. But I mean, there's no real time save over just gifting.
If Thursday's
tomorrow, is there?
raining, you want to go on Wednesday. If Thursday's raining, you'd be able to finish.
Yeah.
And we won't have any idea if Thursday's raining until
But you can check the
Thursday.
TV.
TV. Okay, cool. Weather
I'm gonna
report.
check it. This is the first time I've ever used the TV in this game.
Cloudy with gusts of wind.
Yeah, it's not gonna rain tomorrow. Wait, does that mean it's better off that we sleep?
Let's just gift today. Whatever.
Yeah, you've spent some time on today just waiting gifts.
Yeah, every second we spend deliberating makes this a more appealing option, so let's just do it. Ghost Synth
Might
is
be the wrong
also
call,
just
but
an
oh well,
absolute
it's
bop.
done.
Yeah, I'm already halfway there, so... what is her schedule Wednesday? She's just locked in there until 9?
Yep. Yeah, every day except for Tuesday and Thursday she'll be in her room.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
And you got to wait till 9 because that's when the whole house opens.
I'm best friends. I'm gonna get a blackberry to celebrate.
Keep knocking on her door until she answers. That's how you get married.
Need another blackberry to celebrate. Just gonna be mouth full of blackberry, also stomach full of blackberry.
Are you eating random food you're finding around the map?
Yes.
What's the song in that movie scene of standing outside the house with the boombox above your head?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I don't know.
I know. I think I
Feel
know
really
the
bad.
movie you're talking about, and I cannot remember.
I've been resisting the urge to do the Princess Bride marriage quote.
Do it. Just do it.
Funnily
won't.
enough, I only I only saw that movie for the first time a couple of days ago.
Oh, really?
Really?
Sorry, it's
I
the
see-
second time, but the first time I was watching it with a lot of people that had already seen it, and they were laughing at the jokes before the jokes were said. So which missed the comedic timing.
Yeah.
So I had to watch it without anybody doing it.
That's that's one of those movies that it's fun to watch for the first time, but it's also fun to watch with an experienced group. It's kind of like Rocky Horror Picture Show, where like it's an entertaining experience in and of itself, but like if you go to like a watch party of Rocky Horror Picture Show, then it's just another thing entirely. Like when everyone is in on the joke and does all like the little in-joke routines and everything, just feels completely different.
Did you get the best friends achievement there, Britt?
Nope.
Okay, you're not at 10 hearts.
Nope.
Oop.
All right. The next rain day should put me to 10 hearts though.
Yeah.
Because I'll gift and then.
Gift, then get the pendant and then go back. People probably help with that.
Yep.
Assuming
why I got
we
'em.
don't get a gift this week. Or assuming we don't get a rain day this week because you'll be maxed out on gifts.
Yes. Well, when does it reset? The Sunday or the Monday?
Britt's only gifted once this week on the Tuesday. You've got another gift. Well, next rain day will finish it.
Didn't they just gift on Wednesday?
There you go, rain day. Go, go, go.
I've given 2 gifts.
Oh, you've given 2 gifts.
Yeah,
yes,
Tuesday,
you have.
Wednesday.
2 gifts. Yeah, because we gifted
Yes, you did
the other
Tuesday
day,
and
and
Wednesday.
then we gifted on the Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
Watch that be our last rain day.
Don't! Britt, no, stop.
It resets on Sunday.
Just don't.
You probably were 1 point off.
I
yeah.
hate it so much.
Oh no, come on. We just need to do one more day.
Not like this. Is this how we lose a world record?
So gifts have been reset now. They don't
Honestly,
rain.
we're probably losing a world record to the increased load times.
Probably, yeah.
Can chat do a rain dance for us?
Alright. Speed.
And it begins.
Do your gift
I'm
on
nervous
Tuesday.
now. I'm nervous now.
You want to just do your gift on the next rain day?
Well, yeah, that's the idea. You just have to
Okay.
wait for the rain day.
Yeah, but you might.
You
get
might
enough
be best to
decay.
go out on a Tuesday or Thursday.
Yeah,
Right.
just on the next Tuesday.
Get the 10 hearts locked in.
Oh, to get the 10. Yeah.
Yeah, that way you just don't decay
And now
out.
we
and
can
we
just
don't
go
have
straight. Yeah.
to. Yeah,
Makes it more marathon safe as well.
yeah. Really hate to just botch this in the 11th hour.
How's that rain dance coming?
I will do a rain dance outside.
So today
That's right.
is a festival, which means that you can't go into town. However, NPCs have their regular schedule, which means that Mario will still come out at 7:50. It does mean that if Mario makes it into town, Brit can't follow.
So we're just gonna wait here with this straw.
Arise, chicken. Arise. Arise, chicken. Arise. Wait, wrong dance.
Yeah, so when things like that happen, there ends up being a lot of dead time in the run.
So as we're actually nearing, we're about like 15-20 minutes out from the end of the run. Are there any shout-outs any of you want to do? Like, where can the lovely people in chat find you? Just reintroduce yourselves, talk about yourselves, while we do some rain dances and lurking outside of doors holding strawberries.
Sure. You know what? I'll just introduce myself first and foremost. I'm rewardadrawer. I go by rewardadrawer for short. My pronouns are they, them. I am 10% speedrunner, 20% rhythm player, 10% cosplayer, 10% alt controller. I use this bad boy a lot to play like Pokemon and stuff like that. 10% challenge runner and 100% rad, as it says on the shirt.
Alright, I'm back at the
And now I'm
farm.
going to sleep. All right, shout yourself out.
Alright. Hi, I'm stuck on a tree. I'm Penguin Brit.
Hi, stuck in a tree.
I am also a variety streamer, but I've recently started speedrunning Stardew as well. Long-time player of Stardew.
Britt and I met through Stardew like 2 years ago.
We did. I think you rated
Almost
me.
2 years ago to the day, yeah.
Just kind of vibe.
2 years
It's
ago
really
last
great.
January.
But yes, I also do cosplay. I've won a competition once, which is pretty fun. And yeah, you can find me at Penguin Brit in pretty much everything. Penguin Brit cos if you want to follow my cosplay stuff. So, yeah, Blade.
Yeah, so I'm Blade. I am primarily, well, so far I've only done Stardew Valley streams, Stardew Valley speedrunner, challenge runner. I do a lot of digging into the code of this game, understanding in fine detail the mechanics and how we can use/abuse those to our advantage. A lot of that information I put into a map predictor, which is it's a program that runs outside of the game, doesn't interface with the game, doesn't read anything like from the RAM, anything live from the game. You can throw your save file at it and it will give you information there. Things like crop quality, where lettuce will come in, where lettuce will be in mines. If you chop a tree, will it give you seeds? Where bubbles are going to be when you're fishing. It's not to be confused with Mousy Pound's online predictor. The two predictors, they predict different things. They work quite complementary with each other. On my stream, I'm currently doing a challenge run, which is to complete the missing bundle by Summer 4 Year 1. This is the absolute earliest that the missing bundle can be completed, at least on 1.4. I started this run before the update came out, so I'm finishing the run on that. On this run, so it requires a very specific game seed that you play on to get specific items out of the travelling cart you need to get a fairy on the morning of summer 2 in order to grow up some crops, your melons and your corn for the quality crops bundle. And on this run, I need to get a red cabbage seed out of the skull caverns. And because I'm on 1.4, I don't have access to mummy and serpent drops. So I need to hit a treasure floor, I need to hit a 1 out of 24 chance to get a seed category, then I need to hit a 1 out of 27 to get the red cabbage seeds. I have...
Yay!
Oh, nice.
Pop your pepper poppers.
Got the rain.
Oh, sugar.
No,
Sorry, I'm not supposed to give you that.
it's okay. I didn't accept it.
It's for me. All right.
Race to the beach, spend your 5k, get your pendants and get engaged.
Yay!
Gonna get married.
We're not gonna get world record, but that's okay.
Yes, I need to get the red cabbage seeds out of the skull caverns. I have been attempting that for about 10 streams of about 2 to 3 hours each.
It's been a month or 2 now, yeah?
Yep.
It's been a while. You've been obsessing over it for a
Yeah.
very long time.
It's been almost a month. When I started it, I got a new Twitch emote, which may be being spammed in chat. Yep, it's being spammed in chat.
Got the cabbage emote.
Which
Nice.
got there, I thought,
That's a cabbage?
yeah, that's a red cabbage seed. So I thought, yeah, well, I'm going to get this emote there. It'll be used a few times. 10 streams later. still trying to get it. I will be doing some attempts for that after this, after the show concludes. But where you can find me, I have mainly on Discord, either through Twitch or Discord. I've got the Discord links in my bio on Twitch. So they've got a personal one. There's a Stardew Valley Speedrun Discord in there as well. You can join to talk about all things Stardew Valley Speedruns. There's also one other Discord link in there. I'm part of a Twitch team called the Dew Crew, which is primarily composed of dedicated Stardew Valley challenge runners and a handful of speedrunners. So a challenge run being like, how much money can you make in 1 year of the game?
What's the highest anyone's gotten? I think has 100 million been done? I think the Habu did 100 million, yeah?
The 100 million hasn't been hit yet, no.
No. What did Habu do?
So no run
50?
has been completed on 1.5 yet. 1.5, which
Okay.
of course adds Ginger Island, which is a lot more starfruit that you can grow. But on 1.4, I can't quite remember what it was. Anyone in chat know what it is? It was at least, I think it was about 55 million in 1 year. Yeah, and in the first year of the game. It's quite a sight to behold.
I just want to also point out that I've been seeing your red cabbage emote in chat for a while, and I thought for sure, like, the small preview of it, the character holding it up, I thought was like a base of like a jar with a floating brain in it this whole time. I was like, what the heck is this emote? And then I finally, like, you're like, oh, I've got an emote being spammed in chat with red cabbage, and I finally zoom in on it. I'm like, oh, that ain't what I thought it was at all. It looked like a floating red cabbage in a tank.
Oh,
That
no.
is a red carousel packets being held up above a farmer's head.
All right,
Oh my
so time
goodness.
is happening tomorrow, and it's going to be at the second kiss. There's going to be a sequence of cutscenes, one for each marriage, on the second kiss that we will call time. And I believe it's going to be Brits, because I did mine first. This is a good time for us to do our final shout-outs and everything like that during our respective cutscenes, if that's okay with you. Okay. First off, I want to thank my mods. I see some of them here. Alex Miley Plays, Back to the Backlash, Penguin, Brit. It's actually my co-runner and a mod. Caitlin Uvu. I also want to say, please support your favorite Black creators this month and every month, because while this month is Black History Month, your favorite Black creators are Black all year round. Kiss. All right, now it's Penguin Brit's turn.
Mazel
Marriage.
I just want to thank my lovely community and my wonderful mods as well, Rad being one of them. And yeah, just everyone who's ever like stopped by and been so supportive. And trans rights to human rights. And shout out to like the big amazing queer community that's here on Twitch. Everyone who I've ever met is always so lovely and supportive and encouraging. And it's so wonderful to be a part of it. So yeah, just thank you. Time's coming up. And that's it.
Time. Neato.
Mazel tov one more time.
Mazel tov.
Well
Okay,
done.
yeah, unfortunate.
That's
It was a good run. We weren't really expecting to get a world record because the world record that we had a strategy that saved like 5 or 6 minutes that we can no longer use. And since we have a little bit of extra time, is it okay for me to show it off?
Let me just double check.
Okay.
Yep, you're good.
Cool. I'm going to exit out of the game, and I'm going to load a previous version of the game really quick. Just give me a moment. I might also... Oh, I'm going to have to go and make a chest, so give me a second. All right. So this is Stardew Valley 1.4.5. This was the last patch that we were running before the 1.5 patch that happened at the end of last year. And on this patch, we were able to do something called chest... Blade called it chest sleep. Britt and I called it vibe chest. And you'll see why in a bit. So, really quick, just gonna name myself, I really don't care about all this stuff, skip intro, okay. The only thing that matters is that we can harvest up a bunch of wood. So, you can see...
Chest goes burr percent.
Chest goes burr percent. Alright, let's go. So I'm just gonna get myself 50 wood.
It's a very good way of transporting yourself home from anywhere in the map.
Yeah. Blake, can you help me out really quick? I forgot the button inputs for chest sleep.
Left click C while you don't have anything selected in your hotbar.
Okay. So let's just get our chest really quick. I should have really primed this and gotten the chest ahead of time.
Planning ahead, what's that?
Planning ahead couldn't be me, though. All right, and now you can see all this wood snaps to me right away. All right, so I want you to pick a very far away place in this map, Blade.
Oh, floor 153 in the Skull Cabins.
Pick a faraway place that I can reach overland on day one. We can go to the quarry, though.
Ginger Island, no.
You're just going to go to the quarry, because Blade's picking up 2 places.
You can't get to the quarry day one. But yeah,
I'm just going to go to a very, very... Going up the mountain. So the benefit of chest sleep, and it's something that we used for... Oh, you know, I'll put it next to Maru's house. So the benefit of chest sleep was that it allowed the Maru and the Shane player to sync up a lot more efficiently. Because as you could see, when I completed all my gift stuff about 30 seconds ahead of the Maru player, which meant that I just had time to faff about in town and cut trees and stuff. And it's extra time, basically. The time gate is Brit's walk time backwards. With chest sleep, we could place a chest right here, place something in the chest, and then I'd go... Brrr! Vibe check! And now I pass out. And I wake up in bed. And that ends the day. And so, when we were running this in the previous patch, every time Brit would go to give a gift, we'd have no gold. We would just have no gold in our inventory, so we'd lose 10% of our gold every time that trick happens. But if we have less than 10 gold, we lose nothing. And so Brit would just do a vibe check, just press those 2 buttons, chest to go burr, Brit go sleep, wake up next to me. Right around the time that I arrived from giving my gift, we'd save about 30 to 40 seconds every time it happened. And it happens, 10, 11, 12 times in a run? I think it was 10 or 11. And so we would be saving 30 or 40 seconds 10 or 11 times. So we'd be saving between 5 and 7 minutes guaranteed just for the use of that trick. So we were 3 minutes behind world record, but on the new patch that is world record. And I think we probably have to obsolete that run and just go for a new world record, right?
Yeah, that run would...
Because there's no way we can we can't beat that time anymore.
That run would move categories, so it would move up a glitch level.
Okay,
It was never fully debated as to where this fits. Does it fit in glitchless? Does it fit in no major glitches? But but it's pretty much been answered for us. Because on 1.5, if you do that to a chest, the chest just pops and moves.
Yeah, so it is officially now considered a major glitch, so it's out. So which means that our run is now the de facto world record. Yay!
Seriously,
record
though,
height.
congrats on the run.
Thank you.
Congrats on that run, and thank you for showing off Chesco Burr.
Thank you for letting me show off
was very
Chesco Burr.
delightful. It is
Chesco
my
Burr.
pleasure. I want to thank both of you for being on the show as runners, and Blade, thank you so much for the fantastic commentary. I didn't have to lift a finger. It was great.
You're welcome.
Like, you did tons of heavy lifting on that